Scott Adkins is a UK-based actor, producer, stuntman, fight choreographer that has been going quite a few years now, and he's arguably the UK's premier martial arts action actor in the world. He is well respected. He is an expert in many martial arts, and he's done some absolutely fantastic films over the years. He's actually appeared in quite a few franchises over the years as well, including the Expendables, John Wick. He was in Doctor Strange. He's done quite a few big movies, but quite a lot of those have been like cameos or certainly short appearances on screen. These days now he's headlining many a martial arts masterpiece. He does some absolutely fabulous stuff, and this list focuses on what I believe are his best films. Certainly, in my opinion. I'm sure that you guys watching this will have a vastly different opinion. I would love to hear in the comments what your thoughts are as to what Scott Adkins' favourite films are. There's an awful lot to choose from. He's done some brilliant films over the years, and even admittedly himself, he's done some pretty dire ones over the years as well. But this focuses on the positive ones. Let me know what you guys think, and of course, don't forget to check back on the channel for plenty more reviews, content, and so forth. Thanks for watching, everybody. So here we have the Expendables 2. He would probably have considered it quite an honour to be asked to do the Expendables 2 at this stage of his career, and he plays a bad guy in this one. He basically plays Van Damme's henchman, Hector, and he has a really, really memorable fight scene with Jason Statham. Doesn't have enough screen time, but certainly it is a memorable performance by Scott Adkins in what I think is the best Expendables film.
Bullshit. You don't know where she is.
Next on the list is a film called Eliminators, and this one is memorable because Scott Adkins essentially goes up against the ex-WWE superstar Stu Bennett, also known as Wade Barrett. It's kind of like the whole film builds up to the confrontation between these two, and it's a pretty good film with a decent story and well performed by both the lead actors.
You want to kill him? You want to kill him? I want to kill him. What about you, Mr. Wick?
I'm going to kill you.
Oh, for better, of course, yeah. But it looks like we have ourselves a genuine conundrum.
Coming next is his performance in John Wick Chapter 4. And the reason why I really like this performance by him is it really proves that he can act. I mean, he's always had a knack for accents. He's very good at accents. But he also is almost unrecognisable here in this film. He has a brilliant confrontation with John Wick, and he definitely almost steals the show from everybody on display. Great, great performance by Scott Adkins here.
I'm in Mansour. You're coming with me.
I'll do anything you need, just don't touch her.
Move! Move now!
No! I said move!
Now, coming next is one of his more recent films called One More Shot. This is the sequel to the film he made called One Shot, and I actually think this is a superior film to the first one. It is absolute non-stop action from beginning to end. The ending clearly leaves it open for a third one, which I'm very much looking forward to, and I just think it's a really, really top-notch action film, full stop. Coming next on the list is Undisputed 4. Biker is back. I think probably his most popular character is Biker. He's appeared in 3 of the Undisputed films, and there may be some of you disappointed to find that Undisputed 2 is not on this list. There's no real reason for that, other than I actually think Undisputed 3 and 4, you get to really explore this character of Biker a lot more than in Undisputed 2. He's just a fairly simple bad guy in that one. Undisputed 4 is a really fantastic film. It's a film I've recently watched to kind of do the review on the channel, and I absolutely loved it. Great film.
It's just French.
Now, next on the list is The Debt Collector. This is one of 2 films that he made with Louis Mandylor playing essentially the same characters. I really enjoyed both the films. Essentially, he needs money, so he kind of ends up working for like a collector for the mob. He's got absolutely dynamite chemistry with Louis Mandylor, and I'm very much hoping that they get around to doing a third one of these, because it's arguably some of his most memorable performances. Now, the next one is Accident Man, Hitman's Holiday, the sequel to his hit Accident Man. Now, it's based on a comic book character, and while I did enjoy the first one, I wasn't a huge fan of it. However, the second one, I think, improves on the original in almost everywhere. Completely over-the-top action, great humour, and the film allows Scott Adkins to use his great sense of humour and comedy skills. It's a really fun film.
Make me.
Ah, Jesus, Frenchie, I'm sorry, okay? Look, rings off. I come in peace. I didn't mean the brother, okay?
You fucking hit me.
Come on, Frenchie, you fucking hit me.
Now, the next one is the sequel to The Debt Collector, and it's called Debt Collectors, or Payback, I believe, in some territories. A really, I think, superior sequel. The chemistry is still there between Scott Adkins and Louis Mandylor, and it's got some really memorable fight scenes. One in particular between both Adkins and Mandylor that basically they tried to kind of copy the fight scene from They Live, and it's just wonderful to watch. Now, coming high on the list is Undisputed 3, Redemption. Some of the finest martial arts I think I've ever seen put to screen. This film is brutal. It's incredible. We get to see this new biker. You know, you get to see the real biker here. He's down and out. He is looking for redemption after what he did in Undisputed 2, and he gets the chance to enter a prison tournament. Totally relentless and absolutely brutal. Fantastic stuff. Now, coming in at number 1 on my list is Avengement. I honestly think this is his finest film. This is really the film that made me stand up and take notice of Scott Adkins. Before this film, I'd seen him do a few films and I kind of was aware of who he was. And then I watched this film and it blew my mind. I just thought it was incredibly brutal. The fight scenes were so impactful, and I really enjoyed the story of this character that Scott Adkins plays, who wants basically revenge on his brother, played by Craig Fairbrass. It's just so brilliantly made, brilliantly put together, great performances. Again, it shows that Scott Adkins is a very, very talented actor as well as a very skilled martial artist and athlete. And if you've not seen Avengement, I promise you, if you don't know much about Scott Adkins, watch Avengement and it'll make you want to watch many more of his films. So thanks for joining me, guys, for this top 10 list. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on my choices, and I will, of course, be back with plenty more reviews and content very, very soon.